Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to East Anglia Talkabout. This week we discuss a rather cruel and yet, I suppose, necessary question. Are old people a bleeding nuisance? With me in the studio, a leading geriopsychologist. A big hand, please, for Dr. Jonathan Mule. Dr. Mule, old people, are they a bleeding nuisance?
Well, you know, I work a lot with geriatrics, so I'm fine.
Sorry, could you speak up a little?
I said I work a lot with senior citizens.
Oh, right.
As far as I'm concerned, how this question can even be posited is beyond my comprehension.
Right.
My staff and I work on a basis of patience and understanding.
So, could you say that again?
Patience and understanding.
Sorry.
Will you noisy bastard shut up for just a minute? You cretinous old sods! Can't you see I'm trying to give an interview here and all you can do is eat your bleeding crisps and drop your walking sticks? Now be quiet, I'll give you an injection that'll keep you quiet. Sorry, Jerry, you were saying?
Yes, you were saying, Doctor, patience and understanding.
Yeah. Patience, understanding, and of course a right good bollocking every now and again.
Here we see a lover and his lass wrestling with a thorny problem. He wants to make love. She wants to make love. But being responsible adults, they recognize the need to take precautions. Unfortunately, she has forgotten to take the pill. And he has come out empty-handed. What are they going to do? Suddenly, our hero has a brilliant idea. He goes to the icebox, where he keeps copious supplies of the cold hard liquor. And after only 6 cans, hey presto, the problem is solved. He still wants to make love. She still wants to make love. But fortunately for their mutual peace of minds, he is now utterly incapable of that object. Hard liquor, the beer that reaches the pipes.
Standing now deep in the heart of the Brownstone Nature Reserve. And with me now is the game warden, Ollie Cook.
Hello.
Hi. We've been together now for a couple of days in search of one of the world's rarest living marsupials, the Achy-Gappy.
The old Aki.
Listen. Yes, Achy-Gappy's a very lovely creature.
Beautiful, beautiful creature. Distantly related to the warthog, as a matter of fact.
And tragically now almost extinct.
That's right, yeah.
But there are a couple of breeding pairs.
Come on, you old poofter. Let's see if we can find one little bastard. Come on, boys, load up.
Yeah. That noise you're making there.
What noise?
Is that the mating call of the Achy-Gappy?
Christ, no, it's just a silly noise I make to amuse myself. I could go mad out here.
Yeah.
We're definitely in Achy-Gappy country now.
Are we?
Yeah. Achy-Gappy Kaki. Quite fresh, too.
And then came the moment all naturalists dream of. Quite suddenly, we were upon it. Yes. Yes, over there, not more than a dozen yards away from us, is a quite beautiful sight. A fully grown male aki-gabi. And Warden Cook has just shot it. Ollie. Yep. You've just shot one of the few remaining aki-gabi. Why is that exactly?
Ah, they're destructive beasts. Terrible vermin.
Yeah, grab all of that. Should be able to get a steering wheel cover and a couple of earmuffs out of that one. And next week, I'll be in the Santos Atoll in the Bermudas, looking at the bottom of a gin and tonic.
You know, an old lady came up to me in the street the other day, and she begged me. She said, why, oh, why can't it be like it was in the old days? So I took away her pension book and stuck her grandson up a chimney. The most extraordinary thing about Britain today is how quickly it's moving towards the classless society.
Yeah, because here at the BBC, for example, it's actually a positive advantage to be working class, as Mel has found out. Because he's a working class man, he's the salt of the earth who's come forward
Sorry,
and...
excuse me, just
what?
a second.
Sorry.
I'm not working class. I'm middle class.
Okay, fine. Well, if you say so, fine.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with if I say so,
Yeah.
Griff. I come from a perfectly ordinary middle-class family.
Fine, okay, middle class, yeah. With the accent on ordinary, I should think. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed about in being working class.
I am not ashamed.
All right, okay.
I'm just not working class.
All right, okay, fine.
Fine.
All right.
Right.
You look working class.
What do you mean? How do you look working class?
Well, I don't know how you do it. I mean, you just do. You mean you look a bit flabby, you know, in a sort of... I mean, in a sort of stout, yeomanish sort of way, you know. I mean, you look a bit, you know, coarse at the edges. I mean, in the nicest possible way. You look a bit Neanderthal.
Piss off! Piss off!
And you speak working class as well. But it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, it
because
doesn't matter.
That is my point, you see. In this day and age, it doesn't matter what your background is or what your father did or whatever.
Exactly.
What did your father do?
Well, actually, he was an accountant.
Well, actually, he wasn't an accountant. I mean, actually, he was a turf accountant, wasn't he? He was a bookie. I mean, which is middle class-ish. Why don't we just say lower middle class? Well, there we are, you see. Some people are obviously more sensitive about their humble origins than you might have thought. As for me, I'm proud to be working class. No, I am, actually, honestly. My grandmother and my grandfather were both miners. Well, I say that, obviously, they owned their own coal mine, but... This is very working class behaviour now, you see. He's a lovely boy, this boy. He's a lovely... You're a good boy, aren't you? Eh? Yeah, he is. You showed him last night, didn't you? Left, right, left again. Another step, you'd have got in the ring, wouldn't you?
I'll tell you what, right? I've just had a nipper.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. The miracle of childbirth.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many does that make now, then?
One.
I
I thought I could spot the glow of the newly found joy of fatherhood, you know.
Yeah, I've got a bit of hangover, yeah.
You had a few then?
No. I had a lot, in fact. But that was after the birth, you know, when my wife had given birth.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? I mean, after all that pacing up and down and smoking cigarettes.
No, she was lying on her back, really.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. In fact, so was I when I got down the pub in a little while.
Yeah, right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But during the actual birth, right?
Yeah.
I was there.
Where?
I was in the,
Well, in the,
Yeah, I was in there, and I doing the old, with the, you know... And I was watching the thing, and I was watching the old, you know, with the, you know...
You were watching?
Yeah,
Watching the,
Yeah.
That's not natural, is it?
No, it is natural. That's what it is. It is a natural birth. That is the modern way of doing it. Yeah, right. So these days, right, when they give birth, right, they do it all without the modern technology and without the drugs and with the dad there. It's because of the primitive woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. The primitive woman, right, like when she's in the jungle, right,
Yeah.
and she's up the duff. Because of the primitive man, right? She, when her time comes, right, she just goes straight into a rude hut, right? And she squats down and out it pops.
What, and the doctors think that's a good idea, do they?
They do, yeah.
In a rude hut? In the middle of nowhere?
Oh, Lewisham Central.
Yeah, same thing, really.
Yeah, and that's the way it all comes out.
No, I think you've been done. I think you've been turned over.
How do you mean then?
What's the national health? You see, it's all the cutbacks. No. I reckon if you went private, you could have all the drugs, all the injections, all the gases that you wanted. And so could the missus.
No, you don't understand. We chose to do that, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we went to special antenatal classes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And what happened there, then?
Well, I came bottom.
Oh, yeah.
But we learnt then, you know, the whole way. So I was able to be there, you know, and see my little nippers noddle come out into the old world for the very first time.
Oh.
Marvellous.
I bet you were moved, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, because I was looking quite a lot, you see, so they had to move me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, did it go smoothly?
It did, yeah. And it ended up, right, and with this big nurse, right, picks up the little fella and gives him a big slap right across the backside.
Oh, that's marvellous.
Yeah.
Wasted on a baby, of course.
Still, it is marvellous, the miracle of birth, right? To think that after, you know, just 9 months later, right?
Yeah.
After that first thing, just after those few seconds, minutes maybe, right?
Of ecstasy.
Of ecstasy, yeah. There is, you know, there's the birth.
Yeah. Well, you know what's actually happening, don't you, during the ecstasy?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know what you're depositing in there, don't you?
What is that then?
Well, it's like millions and millions of little tadpoles.
Oh, right.
And they're called sperms.
Yeah.
And each of these little sperms,
yeah,
they're trying to swim up. They're trying to swim right up.
Right, yeah.
And the fastest swimmer of them all,
yeah,
the Mark Spitz of the sperm world, he gets up there quicker than all.
Like the Duncan Goodyear of the sperm world.
Duncan Goodyear, whatever. He's swimming up
like
there.
the Joe Davis of the sperm world.
Yeah,
Or the Frank Boff of the sperm world.
Whatever. He's swimming up there.
Yeah.
It reaches the egg.
Yeah.
And then it fertilises it.
Yeah. Does it take the fertiliser with it then when it goes?
No.
Well, like it might take the baby by it, you know?
No. It like joins together. See?
Oh, right.
Join together. Makes a cell.
Right.
See?
Yeah.
And then the cell starts to divide.
Oh, yeah.
So like first you've got like 1 cell.
Yeah. And then you've got 2 cells.
And then you've got 4 cells.
Right. And then you've got 8 cells.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you've got 16 cells.
Yeah. And then you've got a lot of cells.
Yeah,
lots and lots of cells. And all these cells are right, like you've got. So in the end, you've got more than 200 cells probably in a body.
Oh, yeah, at least that.
Yeah.
At least that.
Yeah.
And each of these cells
has
got genes on. carrying the...
Yeah, you mean genetic genes.
Genetic,
Yeah.
And it's like, they carry the information.
Oh, right.
They carry all the information about us, about you, about me. All that information is carried down.
Oh, right. What? Not about how I tried to fiddle the expenses down at the... when I had that job at the bottling plant, and I was putting up with paycheck and everything.
No. It's not that sort of information.
Oh, right.
It's like the information about, like, the body.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Like, it decides what it's going to grow.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have 2 legs.
Right.
2 arms.
Yeah.
2 hands.
2 chins.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And it also sends the information down about making them grow bigger.
Oh,
See
right.
what's inside, mate?
Yeah.
So, like, the messages are coming down and it's saying, grow, arms, grow bigger.
Go bigger, yeah.
Legs, grow bigger.
Go big,
Body,
bigger.
grow bigger. See what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think one of my messages got through, actually. Still, it is marvellous, right? After all that, then when they're 9 months and then it comes, yeah.
It is an absolute miracle.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it
A
is.
miracle. I always think a newborn baby looks a bit like Winston Churchill.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Without the cigar, obviously.
Yeah.
What do they reckon this one look like then? Oh, they reckon it looks like me. Doesn't take after the father then. Ultra Vixens was depraved. Deep Throat shocked the world. Now comes something even more disgusting, obnoxious, and obscene. Workman's Bum, showing everywhere at the first hint of summer.
A goal was then scored, at which point the accused was observed to run onto the pitch and attack the referee. He was apprehended and subsequently taken to police headquarters, where he was later charged with assault.
Thank you, Constable. Well, Driscoll, what have you got to say for yourself?
He's offside.
What did he say?
He said it was offside.
Yeah, by bleeding miles.
This is disgraceful behaviour. Just because you disagree with the decision of an official at a football match, you take it into your head to run on the field and physically attack that official. This is arrant hooliganism, and I will not allow it in this city. Anyway, it wasn't offside.
It was!
It was not. It was a perfectly good goal.
You blind old prat.
Now listen here. Listen here, bumhole. I was there. And also, I was in the line of play. Where were you? Behind the goal. Right.
Hopeless. The linesman had his flag up.
Yes, and then he put it down again, didn't he?
Down, but he put it up first.
The final decision was offside. There should be no...
Your worship, might I perhaps bring us back to the law as it applies in this case?
Oh, yes, of course. The clerk will remind us of the legal position.
The law clearly states that if an attacking player is placed between the goal line and the first defensive player, excluding the goalkeeper at the time when the ball is played, he shall be deemed to be offside.
Whose side are you on?
I take no sides, your worship. I merely pointed out that United won fair and square, thus proving themselves infinitely superior to this load of dickheads over here.
So the correct score was 1-0.
Yep, 1-0, we stuffed it.
1-0, 1-0.
It was never a goal.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
What a load of rubbish.
5 years.
5 years, 5 years.
Bastards!
7 years, 7 years, 7 years.
It's like this. The world is human jungle, right? And we're all sort of like animals, innit, right? They're all trying to survive. And that's why, if someone gets in my way, I punch them out. See what I mean? I mean, that's what I'm about. I mean, that's what I stand for. See what I mean? I mean, that is what I believe in, right? And that is why I'm asking you to vote for me, Anthony Barker, your Conservative candidate.
I must say, Barty, this place of yours, absolutely unique, isn't it?
Unique? Yes, but what is unique? Whenever anybody says that word to me, I'm reminded of that definition of Oscar Wilde. Do you know Oscar Wilde at all?
Not really, no.
Well, he said there are few things in life that are truly unique. They are easily enumerated. The music of Beethoven, the intuition of a woman, the obstinacy of an ass, the song of a tit, the crow of a cock, and the waywardness of the wind.
That's very good. Very good. Very good. I must remember that. Music of Beethoven, intuition of a woman, obstinacy of an ass, the song of a tit, the crow of the wind, and the waywardness of a cock.
No, it's the crow of a cock and the waywardness of the wind.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes. The crow of a cock and the waywardness of the wind. What were the others again?
The music of Beethoven, the intuition of a woman, the obstinacy of an ass, and the song of a tit.
So, that's the crow of a cock, the waywardness of the wind, the music of Beethoven, the obstinacy of an ass, the song of a woman, and the intuition of a tit.
No, it's the song of a tit, you see.
The song of a tit.
Yeah.
The song of a tit.
Yeah.
Sorry, the song of a tit.
That's right.
The obstinacy of an ass. Yes. The music of a crow. The intuition of a cock. The waywardness of a woman. And the wind of Beethoven.
The music of Beethoven, you see. Beethoven music.
Oh, the music. Sorry. The music of Beethoven.
That's right.
The ass of a woman.
No, the intuition. The intuition.
The intuition of a woman.
That's right.
The waywardness of the wind. The song of a crow.
No. It's the song of a tit. The song of a bloody tit.
Sorry. The song of a bloody tit.
No, not a bloody tit.
Sorry.
Just a tit.
No, you just said it was a bloody tit.
I know what I said, but I don't mean that. I mean it is just the song of a tit.
The song of a tit.
Yes, that's right.
The song of a tit.
The waywardness of the wind. The intuition of a woman.
Yes.
The cock of Beethoven.
Music of Beethoven. Sorry. Music of Beethoven. The waywardness of the wind.
Yes, just a minute, please. Let me just, please.
Barty. I think I've got it. It's the waywardness of the wind, the obstinacy of an ass, the music of a song, the intuition of a crow, and the cock of Beethoven's woman's tit.
It is the music of Beethoven. The intuition of... The obstinacy of an ass. The song of a tit. The crow of a cock. And the waywardness of the wind.
Very good, very good. Yes, I think I've got that now.
Rather unique place you have here.
Piss off.
I mean, the trouble with television nowadays, the big problem with television is...
What is that?
Well, it's overmanning, isn't it?
Oh, right, yeah.
Overmanning, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people.
Oh, yeah. So how many of the people, right, are there that actually work on a television programme then?
Ooh, about half of them, I should think.
Oh, right, yeah. So why do they have all these people then? Hundreds of, like, a musical director and a graphic design
and a property buyer and all that, I know. Well, they've got them
Olivia
because
and all,
it's big they've got them.
Yeah.
So that the bloke who does the captions has got something to write down.
Oh, right.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. So which of these blokes, right, is the bloke that actually writes out all the captioning?
Well, the bloke who comes last, obviously.
Oh, right. Oh, so the producer is the producer of the caption?
That's right.
Oh, right. John, Jimmy and Kilby Mulville. Yeah. So why do they have two of them then?
Well, basically, one to hold the gin, one to hold the tonic.